Hello and welcome back to Delicious Hugs. Today we are making soul food. Let's jump right into the video by making our pot roast. Start by simply seasoning your roast with salt and pepper. This is about 3 or 4 pounds, and you can add other spices if you would like, but I just chose to keep it simple on today. Make sure you press the spices in your meat so they can stick to it. Next, you're gonna heat up your pan over medium-high heat and go in with a little canola or vegetable oil and butter. You're gonna brown each side of your meat. This is going to lock in moisture and flavor. Next, go ahead and add some bell pepper and onion. Give that a quick stir. Then go in with about 2 or 3 cloves of minced garlic. Let that saute for a few seconds, and then start adding some crushed red pepper, not too much, just a little kick, and about 2 bay leaves. Next, go in with a little bit of flour and 1 packet of the French onion soup. This is gonna make your gravy. It's gonna thicken a little bit. Add about 2 cups of beef broth, and then go back in with your meat and the juices. Add an additional 2 cups to cover your meat, and then you're going to place it inside the oven for about 2 hours on 300 degrees. Remove it from the oven and it should be fork tender. Just like this. Now let's move on and make our semi-homemade greens. So start by sauteing some onions and peppers and a smoked turkey wing in about 2 cups of chicken broth. Let that simmer for about an hour until the meat is very tender. Then go in with about 1 or 2 cans of Glory greens. I'm using the collard greens on today. I'm also adding some crushed red pepper, apple cider vinegar, and a little sugar. Give that a quick stir and let that simmer for about an hour. The greens would take on the flavor of the smoked turkey wing. Once your greens are done, you can also take that meat and just shred it inside the greens, and it's delicious. Now we're simply going to make some Jiffy cornbread. I usually make it from scratch, but I was pressed for time today. I simply followed the instructions on the back of the Jiffy box, but I also added some additional butter, an additional egg, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of sour cream. Give that a quick stir and add it to the Jiffy dry mix. You're going to let that cook in an oven for about 20 minutes on 400 degrees. It was way too much butter. You don't need the whole stick, maybe a few tablespoons. And it's nice and golden brown, just like this. Next, we're going to be making our macaroni and cheese. Always use your own fresh grated cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar and Colby today. Next, you're going to start by boiling some water. Season your water. This is the only time that you have to season your macaroni. I'm adding chicken bouillon, and I did add a little bit of salt off camera. Just make sure your water is seasoned before you add the macaroni. Cook it according to the package directions. Once you've done that, remove it and set it aside. Add a little bit of flour and butter, and then you're going to add your evaporated milk. Give that a good stir and it will begin to thicken. Go in with your cheddar cheese, add that until it's melted. Go ahead and season your cheese sauce. I'm keeping it simple with just a little bit of black pepper. You can taste it and see if you need some additional salt. Add your cooked macaroni, give that a good stir. Make sure all of the pasta is coated with the cheese sauce. Remove it from the heat and add the Kobe cheese on top. Cover your pot and it's gonna melt and look just like this. No need for the oven, no need for an egg. Now let's simply make a semi-homemade dessert. Go ahead and cut some fresh strawberries and cover them with a little sugar, and they're going to release their own juices. Take some softened salted butter and add it to a slice of pound cake. Saute that for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Simply remove the pound cake from the hot pan and place it on a sheet pan lined with a wire cooling rack. Simply add some vanilla ice cream and there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.